101.1 KRMD. Good Friday morning. It's Hillary and Derek at 8:26.
Ibach's on the phone from the Boys and Girls Club with some fantastic merchandise for all you Saints fans.
This is our third year that we get to talk to you, and we always look forward to you each and every year talking to you because you do something great for the Girls and Boys Club of America, right?
That's right. You know, we've worked with them for many, many years, and I know we've talked to you guys before with LSU football and basketball and things like that. And it's always been a pleasure. And we've got something now for Saints fans that they want to listen in this morning and probably grab a piece of paper and a pen because I'll be giving out a special toll-free number and a website that they can go to.
Okay.
These are very, very historic. As everybody knows, the Saints are having a great season. 14 wins is the most ever in their history, going back to 1967. And I remember in the early 70s when I was a sports writer for the Washington Post and Baltimore Sun covering the NFL in those days. I remember the days when Saints fans put bags over their heads. So it's not that long ago, you know?
No.
And what we did, we made 5,000 of these limited edition NFC championship game footballs for the big game coming up on Sunday. These will be sold at $99. They come with a gorgeous acrylic display case, and they benefit the Boys and Girls Clubs of Southeast Louisiana, so the money stays local.
Right.
And I do want to point out, Hillary and Derek, what makes the footballs kind of different and distinctive, because you won't find these anywhere else like this. We've put two white panels on the ball, and one of the white panels will give out some cool information about the history of the Superdome. They've hosted 4 Super Bowls. They've hosted the Final Four championships, I think, on 3 or 4 times. All that will be listed there. In the middle of that panel will be the Saints official logo, and then to the right of that is some history on the Saints franchise, listing their 4 division titles and their 7 playoff appearances and things of that nature.
Wow.
The second white panel is kind of something for, well, if you're getting to be up there in years like me, and I know you guys are young, so you won't understand this. But this has a panel of all the games played this year. It'll have the dates of the game, the final scores, and the opponents. So when you go back and recap the greatest season in Saints history, you'll be able to look at this panel and know exactly how things unfolded throughout the year.
Wow.
And we'll continue it through the playoffs. And if the Saints go on, and I certainly hope they do this Sunday, beat Minnesota, we will add a third white panel, and this will have the official Super Bowl logo and the February 7th date down in Miami against whether they play the Jets or Indianapolis, whichever team to be determined.
Right.
It'll all be on that panel. So it's a very special football, only 5,000 made, and if folks want to go ahead and order these this morning, there's 2 ways you can do it.
Okay.
There's a toll-free number. It's 1-800-345-2868. And again, that's toll-free, 1-800-345-2868. And Hillary and Derek, if you can't get through, have the folks go right to the website so they don't get left out. You can go right there and order it at NICOsports.com, which is spelled NIKCO sports.com. And I do want to point out that everybody who orders these will get a numbered certificate of authenticity, but you won't get number 1, because that's going to Sean Payton and of the Saints, and to put in his trophy case.
Again, by 2 ways, 1-800-345-2868. That's 800-345-2868. And if you just can't wait, because there's only how many footballs?
Only 5,000, Hillary, and these things will go pretty quick because we've done this before with teams that have either gone to the Super Bowl or gone to the NFC Championship game, and these things sell out normally within a week to 10 days.
Oh, and they're gorgeous. I have the LSU basketball and football that y'all have made and proudly displayed in my home. They're absolutely gorgeous. And you also have them available for purchase online, right?
Yeah, NICOsports.com. It's NIKCO sports.com.
And I'm looking forward to ordering mine, too. Again, $99. You get a great football and a nice acrylic case and a great memento, and it's all for a great cause. Great, right, Bob?
It certainly is. You know, Boys and Girls Club and the Girls and Boys Club, whichever way you want to say it, has been around for many, many years. When I grew up in the Bronx years ago, they were the kind of the safe place, the positive place for kids to go, and they kept me out of a lot of trouble in those early days. And in the last 4 or 5 years, I've enjoyed working with them. We've been able to raise almost $2 million for the kids. So I really encourage people to, lend a hand here, put a smile on a youngster's face, keep that person out of trouble, and most importantly, the money stays right in Louisiana.
And even though I was saying it wrong, but ladies should come first, so they should rename it Girls and Boys Club.
You know what? My wife tells me the same thing, Hillary.
Thank you. Okay, good. Well,
Yeah, it's
now
also-
not only your wife, but now I'm getting on to you.
Welcome to the club, Bob.
Hey, listen, you know what I learned long ago? When a woman speaks up, listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, or at least pretend to. Well, Bob, thank you so much for your time, and good luck with that. And again, thank you for allowing us to be a part of this. This is awesome.
No, thank you guys. I mean, both you and Derek Hillary have been very kind in the past, and we couldn't get it done without your support, and most importantly, your listeners, because they've been a big part of this program, and we thank them very much.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah, no
Bob.
doubt.